ideas that just kind of end up canceling each other out, and all of these artists really can only end up collaborating on these tracks that are so incredibly bland and don't really play to their respective strengths or styles or sounds. I mean, it's cool that they were able to make it happen, and it's somewhat ambitious that it was executed on the scale that it was, but for the most part, there's not really a whole lot out of this project that's really resonating with me. Personal and Focus are fantastic. It's just that, again, Summer Nights feels a little bit like a sequel to Peep the Apocalypse, even with a series of beats that feel like instrumentals from that mixtape. I mean, I guess I can't really be surprised considering how little time has passed between the release of Summer Nights and Peep. It's just that that's really sort of keeping me from being incredibly excited over Summer Nights, because a lot of it doesn't feel incredibly new. I'm feeling a strong 6 to a light 7 on this thing. There are some mid tracks, but it's mostly highlights. There are tons of reflections packed into each of these tracks, some which are pretty deep, some not as much. And while sometimes the songwriting and the production here does lack a little punch, Joey's second nature for rapping and lyricism easily makes up for some of those shortcomings. To be honest, I'm not as in love with this record as I am All-American Badass, much less anything from Joey's 1999 era, but this is still a very solid attempt at looking back on those days, everything that's brought him to this point, and I'm feeling a light to decent 7 on this one. Themselves are more well-groomed and bring some more original production to the table. That's all. Feeling a decent to strong 7 on this. You should listen to it. And that is part of what makes this album so appealing. The only major criticisms I think I have as a whole is that I think Joey could have gone a little bit further with his topics, but still he's young, and I hope that as he progresses, his ambitions grow and the things he raps about become a little greater or wider in scope. And some of the cuts on here, specifically Peace of Mind, were just a little too easygoing for me, but that's about it. I'm feeling a decent to strong 8 on this. Going for it. It makes me so happy to see an artist who I thought had big things going for him, or big things destined for him when I heard some of his early mixtapes, to sort of see that confirmed now with this new album over here. And I'm feeling a strong 8 on this record.